take a breather. Just once you start feeling like nothing's coming your way or whatever, you need to take a step back, really hone yourself into your breath and just chill out for a second and say, okay, what have I achieved till now? Why do I feel this way? Why do I feel like I'm not doing anything? Why do I feel like I'm stuck in like a loop or a mousetrap pedal?
That sounds like a mad date. Yeah, you want to go listen to some Frank and eat some nachos?
Yes.
Son of a bitch, I'm in.
With Abe.
Shut up. He's probably going to watch this and be like,
Hey, Abe.
hey. Yo, shout out Abe for hitting me up.
Shout out. I got a date with Abe.
All right. You want to do intro? That sounds like a good idea to come in now, that one.
I would love to fucking intro this.
Yes.
Do you want me to do it right now?
That'd be a good idea.
Yo, what up? Welcome back to Fresh and Zesty, guys. #1 music podcast in Australia.
Here's a fact.
Where we give you the tips and the tricks to help you get famous.
Yep.
Let's see today.
We have a guest who has the best haircut in the world.
It's the best.
You know
I'm
what?
covering it.
I think we have to do a shout out.
Well,
He's finally here.
yeah, shout out to Melkior.
He's finally here.
Cut back to all the clips of Blake being like, yeah, so he just stopped messaging.
Legit. Like
That was like I argued with Jamie for like 10 minutes. I'm like, no, I really reply. I hit back. He's like, you didn't. He told me you didn't. I'm like, I fucking reply every time. I was like, I'll show you. And then I opened up like, oh, I didn't reply.
every single time.
I was like, fuck.
He just started laughing. He's like, oh god, I actually did it every time. Every time,
like 3 or 4
And
times.
I scrolled up. I'm like, I really did.
Like, no, oh shit, no, oh shit.
I'm like, I swear I did. I
Look.
think I get really excited. It's in my head. I'm like, yes. And I reply in my brain.
Yeah, it's booked.
It's booked for 0 day in 0 century.
But
it's booked.
I love the fact that you
0
almost flaked on us because you needed to get a haircut. And
That's
you're
it.
fucking wearing a hat, man. What's good?
Hold on.
I was thinking the same
Great
thing.
haircut, by the
Yeah.
way. Really see it.
Fresh.
Look at that face.
Shout out to the Blends and Brothers at Rouse Hill.
Oh,
Hooking it up.
okay.
Rouse House, huh?
Yeah.
Madness.
It's a big drive.
Madness.
It
Yeah, it's near you. Hey.
Yeah.
So is it Melkior, Milky Way?
Not milk me, not milk you.
No. I thought it was Milkior. Like you're trying to say like Melkior, like, that's right.
I saw that.
That's only for the OnlyFans, man. Come on.
It's Melkior. Yeah.
Melchior.
Oh, Melkior.
Melchior. Oh,
So
that's
Melchior
much
is
nicer.
like the
Melchior.
English version, obviously, but my real name is Melchiorre, so it's very
Melchior.
not marketable.
Oh,
I felt that in my butthole.
Oh my god.
you roll those R's.
Melchior.
See, you can't do that. Like
Melchior.
Aussies just don't have the tongue movement for that.
What are you talking about?
Maybe that.
Melchior.
Melchiorre.
Whoa, Jamie,
Melchior.
you got it.
We do them things.
All right, so it's Melkior.
Yeah, Melchior, yeah.
Melchior.
What nationality is that?
I'm Italian, I'm Sicilian, but the name originally is Hebrew, I think. So it comes from the Bible. It's one of the 3
Really?
wise men that visited Jesus.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Melchior and who else?
Melchior, Gaspar, and Balthasar.
So walk me through it.
Sounds like emojis.
Yeah.
Or like Pokemon.
So,
Balthasar. Oh, Balthasar. Sorry.
Balthasar, yeah.
Balthasar, go!
combination.
Here's frankincense.
It's like a combination of Bulbasaur and Charizard. What are you doing?
Like Pika! Balthasar!
Just throws oil in you.
Just removes your sins.
Yes. But yeah, so it's a very old name. It's starting to get more popular now in Italy, but when I was born, it was like me in my hometown that had that, and my grandfather. So we sort of tradition is you pass on the father's name to the first son.
Yeah, okay.
So like
Fathers?
yeah.
You mean
so,
like the
so my
grandfather?
dad's
Gotcha.
dad's name has to be my name, or traditionally.
So like leapfrog names.
Yeah. So then my first son should be named my father's son, just for like a respect thing.
Fair.
So what would your first son's name be?
It would be Mariano.
Ah, that's nice as well.
Yeah.
I think I need to move to Italy.
Hey, what the fuck, man?
These names are great.
Jeez, we went from talking about me She gave me I'm allowed to cheat on her. She said,
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
this
whole
is
pass?
awesome.
She
Yeah,
did not
yeah.
say it
Can you
at all.
"Look me in the eyes." We're here to interview Melkior.
She literally said nothing of the sort.
Melkior.
You asked her as well. She was like, "No, Blake, that's not what I'm saying."
Thank you, Jamie.
So Melkior.
You welcome.
Melkior.
Melchior.
All right.
Close enough.
Yeah. So we've been working together for a while.
Yeah, we have.
I know I've heard from the conversations that we had thinking it was you.
Legit.
Yeah, spoiler alert.
Because-
if anyone hits up the Fresh and Zesty
No, don't tell
Instagram,
them because no one will actually message anymore.
it's me.
It's Jamie every time, guys.
I even asked him, like, is it you? He's like, yeah.
No, I didn't say yes.
bastard.
No, I didn't say yes.
No, I asked him.
Because the conversation was great because I just I said
Had my
nothing and I
shit
let you
typed.
have a conversation with yourself.
Yeah, with all the double tap likes and
Yeah,
And
no
then
responses.
it was
and
great because
shit typing.
oh,
But
shit,
I
what
do.
was it?
The worst typing
Yeah.
ever.
So bad.
It's so bad. Got fucking
It's
stubby
great.
thumbs and
Oh my god. I've had to ask him so many
So
times.
this is how not to get on a podcast, guys.
Yeah. Don't double tap. Actually, give me an answer. Yeah, what was it? You wrote something to me, and it's like
Oh,
you know,
no.
you get heck talk. We doing TikTok marketing on Woofamag. And I was like,
Want
want to make you feel good.
oh, that's
So I
a
was
thing.
supposed to say hectic.
First word.
talk.
Wrong.
Wrong.
Heck talk. We doing TikTok. I thought fuck, he's doing rhymes.
Hectic,
That's-
we're doing
Hectic, we
TikTok
did.
marketing on want to make you feel good.
Oh,
And
yeah.
you're like, what the
I
fuck
was like,
is that?
yeah. I was like, Woofamag. Yes. I go. So I said, what's good, my sir? And I'm like, for sure, he's gonna think that's you. And he's like, heck yes. And I was like, haha. And he goes, I thought you were speaking Swahili.
I was about
Anyways.
to practice.
Yeah. And I'm like, he goes, I don't even know if this is Jamie or not. I'm like, you will never know. He goes, haha. I go, fire, saxophone emoji. And he goes, it's Jamie. I go, shucks. Double tap got back to me.
Terrible.
So that hasn't kicked in though, has it? The TikTok marketing part.
No, not yet.
No. So run us. I mean, I guess
It might be getting banned.
TikTok.
TikTok might be getting
Yeah,
banned
true
in
that.
Australia.
Well, hopefully not.
Oh, baby, I love the way.
Is that for TikTok?
No.
Just random. Do you just randomly just break out in song? That's what people think every artist is doing. You know, like,
A
oh,
lot of
you
them-
sing?
A lot of them do.
Sing.
A lot of
I
them
hate
do.
that. Oh, you're a singer? Sing me something.
Sing something. It's like, all right, cool.
Okay.
It's like the kickflip challenge for skaters.
No,
Yeah,
just
do a
go,
kickflip.
just go on my Spotify. No, I want to sing it now. It's like, okay, well, when I have a show, come.
Let me warm up my vocals first.
Buy a ticket to my show and you can see me sing. Not hear me. I don't want you to hear me, but you can see me
Just
sing.
see me.
You can see me perform.
Feel
So
it
if you got a
in me.
marketing plan for TikTok,
Yeah. So, we'll see how it goes. But
you gonna give us any details?
it's confidential.
Oh, really?
I mean, I can.
I think so.
Yeah, just tell me.
No, I got someone that helps me out with all my marketing as well. And I don't know the gist of the whole plan, so I've let them all organise it all. So we'll see how it actually plans out. But hopefully, I've tried to hit up people to do like random dances and stuff for the track, and to no avail. No, actually, there's a few things. It's already got like 72,000 views on TikTok.
Hectic.
Oh yeah.
Which is pretty cool. But it's just like random people doing their own. You know, a lot of little kids and stuff. So we'll see how we go when the marketing kicks in.
Whereas
Yeah,
you
yeah.
would rather it be like a themed dance.
I
where
think
every-
so.
yeah.
That's what goes viral
I
typically.
think, yeah, like if you want to have your thing go viral, right?
Right.
In the right market, in the right places. And we're probably jumping on it a bit late because TikTok now has been blown up for a while. When I was like first thinking about doing it, like TikTok wasn't really a thing. And I was like, what the fuck is TikTok? It's like, I don't want to do TikTok. I just thought,
Everyone
I
sees the
downloaded it,
cringe
I'm like,
shit.
what the hell is this?
Yeah.
The interface is good though.
Yeah. So, you know, it's just another avenue you have to try and put yourself into to expand as an artist. So I'm not closed off to anything, really.
No, 100%.
Yeah.
I think it's good.
Mm.
I
It's
think
gonna be interesting if it does get shut down though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's
It'll happen. 100% it's gonna
Yeah, you
happen, man. Yeah, 100%.
Mm.
India was the second biggest market for TikTok.
Shit.
Like they had, you know, their own hashtags, like you know, hashtag fitness India, hashtag meditation India, like everything. And then due to shit hitting the fan with them in China, they went, well, fuck you, stop spying on us.
Yeah.
Locked off.
That's crazy.
America's going to do it, probably, you know, most likely. And Australia will follow suit because there's been a lot of
if
cyber
America
attacks.
does it, it's going to be like
Yeah.
no reason to go on there.
Facts.
Exactly.
Like all of the market.
Yeah.
Go on.
In America, yeah.
LA.
But yeah, cool. So, how do you? 'Cause, I mean, your songs are doing really well on Spotify.
Yeah, it's
The-
still mad.
Yeah. How? We're trying to give the tips
yeah, I
and
guess,
tricks to make you famous.
Well, yeah, let's start.
You good, bro?
Not the toothpick.
It's gone.
No, Toothpick's dead.
Yeah, not to, you don't have to give away all your secrets,
Not
but
to toot my own horn.
I guess, yeah, like what we try and do is obviously, show people or let them, give them a bit of knowledge of like how to do certain things and like, what might work for you. Might not work for somebody else, but at least, give them like some of the tools and things. So you have somebody that organizes some of this for you.
Yeah, well, as much there's only so much I can do on my own, so I do as much as I can, and then I've made a few connections in the industry with the marketing side of things, and as a new artist, you don't really think that marketing is really important. You like really focus on the music and making the music the best way possible, and then when it comes to throwing it out, a lot of people are just like, "Oh, throw it out and see what happens," and they don't really want to invest in themselves marketing wise. And unfortunately, like the only way to get recognized is by investing in yourself with the market and the PR.
100%.
So like doing a few more overtime shifts at your day job that you really want to get out of because you want to do music as a full-time business, and then throwing that money into a marketing plan or a Spotify outreach to get as many people to interact with your song as possible is like, I think I would recommend it.
Yep.
Because definitely like now with all those streams that we're getting, a lot of people industry-wise in Australia are starting to hit me up individually and be like, "Oh, hey, I want to do this distro for you. I want to do this. I want to do that." So I mean, a bit of money goes a long way, but you have to be careful too. You got to find the right people to do that stuff, because a lot of people will be like, "Oh, I'll throw in your playlist for like $300, $400, and it's just all bot plays and shit."
Yeah, and that
will
doesn't translate.
Fuck your algorithm up.
We were talking about this to another artist, and we're talking about like not buying streams, but like spending money to get added to to get pitched to playlists and things like that.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, cool. Like first of all, I feel like if if you pitch to playlist, that's one thing, and like you pay a company to pitch your songs to playlists.
Exactly.
That's one thing.
That's one thing. Yeah.
Getting added to the playlist is another thing, and then paying money to get plays is a completely different concept.
Correct. Yeah. So we're not playing. I'm not paying money to get plays.
Yeah, you're paying money to get pitched to playlists.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah,
With
which
a
makes a
playlist-
massive difference.
Yeah. Pitch to playlists that have actual fan bases, right? They're actually real people, and it's not guaranteed that people are going to stream your song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like anything. Some people like your stuff, some people won't.
100%.
But it's about finding that demographic too. So, I mean, they throw it out to a lot of playlists. We throw it out to a lot of people, and we see where it hits best, and then make that marketing campaign off of that. So I think it's about 2-3 week process. The 2 to 3 weeks is like to see what's going on, how the algorithm's reacting, how people are reacting, how many saves you're getting per stream, how many return listeners, and then really building on that to hit that demographic perfectly. And that's when like it booms out. Yeah. So it takes time.
What's a save, just quickly? Like, so what is considered a save, and why is that important for people, like for artists to know what that is?
Okay. So you'll have your streams, right? And then like anything on Spotify, once you like a song, you can save it. You just double tap it. It's like an Instagram thing, and it has a love heart,
Familiar
right?
with double taps?
Yeah. Very familiar. So it'll have a love heart.
That new liked button that's come up.
Yeah,
on
it's been there
Spotify.
for ages.
It's
been there for
I
ages,
only
yeah.
noticed it recently. Sorry.
So
guys.
that's you like that, and that saves it sort of to
Your
the
library.
person, the library that
Gotcha.
people have. So
What about
it's-
adding it to your own playlist? Does that count as well as a save?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
one of your own?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So those likes that people have, say it's for example, on you, my last track, they got like 11,000 or 12,000 likes, or whatever.
Yeah, mad.
That's 12,000 people that will be notified that I have a new song coming out, a release.
Yeah, sick.
You know, so it's like marketing for free essentially.
Yeah.
So if people like your stuff and they're like, oh, they really want to follow you. So it's like that first interaction with a new fan,
Yeah.
right? And it's just trying to build on that. So saves is like I think they're more important than streams, but
Yeah.
obviously numbers look good. But if the more people are saving your stuff and more people are returning to listen, you got that return value. That's what you want for
Yeah,
a song.
100%. What's your demographic at the moment? Like, what's your most streamed country?
Let me check.
Uruguay.
It changes.
'Cause I've never asked you.
Let's figure it out right now. Spotify for artists.
That is one cool thing that you can see now, like,
Yeah.
you know, where it is and
Well, yeah, 'cause then
the
that-
analytics
that-
part of it.
Yeah, with all those analytics, then you can then it gives you more reason for how you're going to target your ads on social media. You know, like
Audience.
where are you targeting your demographic?
But that'd be a cool thing if you could, like,
Okay.
put a pixel into Spotify
awesome.
Well, you
and
don't
track.
need to. It's already gone.
No, what I mean, like, you could market to people, like, you know, you got a
Oh,
show.
yeah.
Like, hey, I got a
So-
show to the people who have been playing your songs. That'd be fucking mad if they introduced
Our
that.
main
That's true.
age group is 18 to 34,
Mad.
which is good.
That's what
That's
you
nice.
want.
And
It's a good age.
the last top cities is Amsterdam,
Mm.
Germany,
good
Frankfurt,
place.
Milan,
Milan.
yeah, Brussels, Paris, a lot of Europe.
A lot of hot places
United
as well.
States.
Very attractive people in those areas.
Yes. Mexico, Germany, yeah.
That's
You're
cool.
pretty much widespread.
So-
You're an international phenomenon, basically.
Brazil,
So what you say? Oh,
Ooh.
I like Brazil.
Paris, yeah, a few. It's more Europe and America. Basically.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, once COVID's over, that's cool because you can have like a Europe
yeah,
tour potentially.
man, I love Europe.
Well, you went to
I
Europe
love, yeah.
end of last
Yeah.
year, early this year.
Yeah, early this year,
Yeah.
before the shit hit the fan.
Ugh.
I landed
How
in
fun
Italy.
is this,
and I landed in Italy, and my parents were like, "Is everyone wearing masks at the airport?" I'm like, "No." It's like, be careful. There's an airport virus going around. I was like, "Not again, an airport virus." I was by myself.
What time? When was this?
January. I
yeah.
left here January 5th, 13. So I landed on the 15th,
And
then-
when did you get back?
February 22nd.
Just before shit really.
Just before.
How
3
funny is that
weeks.
when you think about that? Like
3 weeks.
January, everyone's like, "What the fuck is this thing?" This is haha.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then like 6
months.
weeks, not like later, it's like the whole world's like,
man, I was in Prague.
"What a
like,
shift!"
I was in Prague end of January, and it was just like all the chemists had run out of all masks. Everything was like there was signs everywhere. We don't sell masks. We don't sell this. Stay home. I'm like, what the fuck's happening?
Because Italy
yeah.
got hit hard,
Got hammered, man.
poor
Got
things.
hammered. Yeah.
And like that was the first country. Like that was before, like it was US and Italy.
Yep.
And there was anyone affected in your family, or they are okay?
No, we're all okay, which is good. But like where the hotspot is, I got a few cousins that live there in Milan, and one's a nurse in hospitals and stuff. And just relaying the stories back, it was like, fuck, like the stress and
Yeah.
just crying to us and that, you know, and the things that she'd see, like you can't comprehend it. You can't tell
Nah.
people.
It's,
you
it's
know.
equivalent to war, basically.
Yeah. It's like, how can you, like, that's why I don't like all these fucking conspiracy theory people. Like, oh, it's all fake and shit. But how can you tell
Yeah.
all those families that have lost loved ones, right? When you've got tanks, army trucks full of dead bodies just leaving the city because there's nowhere to bury them. They're just dropping. How can
Yeah.
you tell people that?
And because you guys got hit, like Italy got really hit, because we were talking about this in the other podcast, because I got in trouble for a post I did, because I was like, look, the average age is like, when I'll recap it to you so I don't sound like a dick.
Yeah, yeah.
But it was like, the average age of people with COVID deaths now is 80, and the average life expectancy is 82. Is
Yeah.
it worth it? The context was, it's like, when it was originally hit, it was fucking, it was real pure still, like, you know. But now they've done studies and they've like, because it's been mutating,
Of course.
it's not as strong as it used to be.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, Italy was like the perfect storm where it was high demographic and real
yeah.
potent COVID that, you know, it was really hit hard.
Exactly.
But
And like in Italy as well, we're really lucky here because we're spread out
yeah.
as a country, right? Our housing's really spread out, but Italy's very on top of each other.
What's the population of Italy?
Oh, a lot.
I'll search.
But the living dynamics is different. So it's a lot of apartments and units, especially in big cities like Milan and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
60 million. So they got triple almost 2.5 times our population.
And the
the
size
land
is
mass
tiny.
is so different.
It's so tiny.
It's, I think Italy's the size of New South Wales alone. Like if you chunked it all up,
Okay.
it's
I
tiny.
thought it would be smaller.
Maybe. I'll search Italy on Australian map.
What was I saying? I lost my
Sorry.
chain of thought. Yeah, the demographic obviously is a lot of older people now because the economy has been pretty bad, especially in Europe for a while. So a lot of the young people, once they hit that age of about 20 or something, they just leave. They go out just to experience the world, try and find different opportunities. So yeah,
'cause there's not
unfortunately,
much
a lot
at
of old people are all
There you
there.
go. That's how big it is.
It's tiny.
So yeah, if you squash that all up, it'd probably be the same size as New South Wales.
Just go to the next photo
To the right.
where you can see it.
Oh
Yeah,
not bad.
Drag your screen.
Not bad there, guys. Yeah, so if you crush that all up, that'd be the same as New South Wales.
Pretty much, yeah.
And triple-ish.
Exactly.
So it makes sense. Like that's why a place like New York got hit so hard because
Yeah. The
you know,
population mass compared to the area.
Huge, man.
It's crazy.
yeah.
Oh well.
Do you?
But yeah, so yeah, it
On
was
another
hard
note.
to sing, huh?
On another note,
That is exactly what I was thinking.
On lighter notes. So I'm loving the look today, man.
thank you very much.
Fresh haircut.
Your fresh haircut with the branding. I love it. I love it.
Branding, brother.
You got some new songs on the way?
I think you know.
I mean, I do, but
People
no one else
know.
does.
Yes.
Tell our subscribers.
We do,
Can you
we
please
have.
subscribe, guys?
Yeah, hit the subscribe button. Just while you're at it, you got Melkior.
Melkior.
I really suck at
Melkior.
pronouncing your name. I'm
Don't worry
sorry.
about it. It's okay. I forgive you.
Milk.
Just call me Melly.
Got milk.
It's Melly. It's smelly.
It's smelly.
So he does sing at the start of the song sometimes. You know, like
one song.
like R&B.
DJ Khaled.
Yeah, you know how R&B
Yeah.
people like he's like, yeah, what's up? It's this guy. So his thing is like, it's Melly, but it sounds like he's saying
It was one song.
It's smelly.
yeah,
It was one song.
it's every song.
We should make a meme on that.
It's smelly. That
Smelly.
would actually be a good idea.
Yeah.
A meme.
It's smelly.
Mm.
Wow, yeah, you can't say that slow, can you?
No.
It's smelly.
It's smelly. I love it. Anyways, yeah. So you got a couple songs, man. Tell us,
Man, we got me and you have like 10 tracks.
That's a lot of songs.
10 tracks
Good.
unreleased, and then I got 2 with Pax. Shout out Pax.
Next on the beat.
Pax on the beat, motherfucker. What up?
Yes, baby.
So what's your release strategy? Is it like drop them all or drop one by one?
No, I've sat down and I've sort of worked out that I'm gonna probably do the next ones will be like a 2-pack, and then I might do a single and then another 2-pack just to spread it out, and try and focus really on the content of each track too.
Yeah.
So give myself enough leadway to have music videos for every song if I want to have that marketing plan,
Yeah.
because
YouTube's a great
yeah,
thing.
like I dropped the EP last year because I just had all these tracks and it was a different sound, and I just wanted to bunch it all up and just throw it out and say this is like I'm starting here, and that was the starting point. And the evolution to like the tracks we did last week, the evolution is just nuts, man.
Yeah.
Like I can't even believe it. I was
So
like,
different.
what the hell? Which is amazing because it's like the direction of which I wanted to incline. So with the plan, yeah, I think the next one's going to be a 2-pack. I'm trying to organize music videos and like a little marketing campaign, photos, with a few models and stuff now. So we'll see how that all plans out. But definitely from now on, it will be either 2 or 1, just to spread it out. And it gives me more time to focus on live shows, focus on more tracks, focus on more content for each song,
Yeah.
deeply. You know.
Yeah, 100%.
Content and attention is like king right now.
Yeah.
So if you can spread that out, that's mad. That's mad. you can do
Exactly.
that.
And like attention spans are really, really small. You know, modern people don't really. The modern times, I guess, 2020 is not. It's not like the 90s where people would sit down and listen to a track for a while. If you don't have that attention within 30 seconds, that's it.
I think it's because it's more. We have the same attention, just different amount of distractions. You know what I mean? Like your phone. Like back in the day, if I
Yeah.
sat down, my options are TV or radio.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go TV. Then if I'm bored of it, I have to change the channel and do all that. Like, so you just go fuck it.
You have to stand up, go turn
Yeah.
turn the channel
You know
on the
what I mean?
TV.
So the barrier to exit is
Yeah.
so much higher. Whereas now
Yeah.
you just go
There's a lot
new
of
song, bang,
distractions.
bang. Like it's like a fraction of a second.
Yep.
So you know, like so that's that, just because whenever I hear people say like, and it's not everyone says it like
Yeah,
attention
yeah.
span is shorter. I'm like, nah, it's just distraction levels
True.
are through the fucking roof.
Yeah. I think they both intertwine.
100%. And you'd
That
really have to catch
distraction
'em.
level, yeah. So we'll see how we go. Try and catch as many people as we can.
Yeah. Oh, flashback. Look at that. Huh?
Ash, catch him. Gotta
I
catch
have
him
a
all.
question. When you do your music videos, are you
Yes.
putting like the little clips on your Spotify?
Yep.
Ah,
Yeah.
very cool.
Yeah, that's the
Hella legit.
excuse me.
That's what I was wondering.
That's the next plan. Like when I did my older music videos, that option wasn't available. But now that it is, I think that's a very good marketing thing.
It makes you look. It looks a lot
Like-
more professional.
yeah.
Mm. And that's part of a good thing because it's a bias thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
And
plays
it gives
into that
like
bias.
it gives a bit more visual to people,
Yeah.
right? And that draws more people's attention. Visual is very like up there with the attention grabbing.
Yeah.
Because like music is really good, but the first thing people don't want to really be like, oh, don't want to hear you say, oh, listen to my song. You know?
100%.
They want to look and see something again, then drag themselves into it.
Their choice.
You know, yeah.
We were talking about this the other day. We were
Yeah.
was discussing, like ideas for visuals and photos and stuff like that. And, one of the songs is, well, all of the songs have a fairly intense meaning, but one of the songs is quite intense. And it's like, I was like, if they don't have the meaning behind the song before you put out the album art, they won't really understand it. It could be quite controversial.
Yeah.
So it's like, how do we create the meaning beforehand so that when it does come to like, because if you're going through Spotify and you just see the album art or something come up for the single or whatever, and you're like, fuck is this? Like, because we're so visual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do so many things. Like we literally judge every book based off its cover, even though we're not supposed to. Like it's literally,
That's just human.
it's just
That's
how
a
we
defense
do it.
mechanism too.
Yeah.
You know, is
100%.
this dangerous or is it not?
Exactly. Do we understand it? Can we understand it from this 2-second image?
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
and most people will just be like, oh, I don't understand it. Next.
Yeah.
So
That's why, visuals are very important. Like, especially like album covers, I don't think, and single covers don't get the attention that they deserve by a lot of artists. People are just like, oh, what am I going to put? I'll just put this.
Yeah.
Throw
And
it
you,
out.
and you can see,
Like it has to
you
be
can tell.
thought.
Yeah.
through.
So, yeah, well, I mean, you like,
You know.
because when you see the album, like the cover, or whatever the artwork, and you just like, you judge what you're about to hear purely based off what you're looking at.
Yeah.
If it's a amateurly done artwork, you're going to be like, well,
Yeah.
Or you
You're
can just be Kanye and not even put out an artwork. Just
that's so baller.
I think he's on a different level.
Yeah, it's
You
a
know.
very different level. But
that's why,
again,
yeah.
there's that thing. Like he can do something like that because we already know that we have no idea what the fuck we're going to expect.
yeah.
Exactly.
What's your opinion on Kanye with the Gap collab?
Oh, I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, do you want any more context?
No,
Do you want to elaborate?
Cool. Yeah, great. Okay.
Fresh and zesty.
I think it's genius.
Get all the info.
yeah, it's. I mean,
It's going
course
to
it-
revive Gap.
Of course.
Yeah,
it is.
100%. It's going to revive Gap. They were on the way down for sure.
100.
I thought they were now.
they were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
completely.
Well,
Like,
because
who
they're
was ever like buying Gap? Really?
rich white kids.
now
because
you're
it's-
now you're just going to open it up to a whole different audience.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, he's
exactly.
making it cool. Like it's good quality stuff, but now it's like you got the you had the H and
Putting
M's
his
come
brand on
in
it
and all
too.
this sort of stuff. What are the other ones? Forever 21.
Yeah, Forever 21,
Primark is
Zara,
Europe, I think.
Topshop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all of them were undercutting him, and then it's like, all right, shit.
Well,
What are
It's
we
like a
gonna do
10-year
now?
deal with Kanye.
Now it's a brand. They
10,
just
he'll be 55 when it's done. 55-year-old Kanye when he gets out of that contract.
He's gonna be crazy, motherfucker.
Oh, dude. He'll be president by then.
Yeah.
That's true.
President of the world.
Oh, man. But yeah, no, so I think it's... I'm excited. I'll probably end up... I've never even thought about buying at the Gap.
Probably gonna
Now I'm
be-
thinking
Never.
about it.
Yeah, it's true. Like he's just opened up that world to so many different people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
100%.
and he, like Kanye is. You can think whatever you want about him personally and that, but his brain, his genius is next level.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everything is so meticulous. Everything's thought out.
He also doesn't have the ego people think. You know what I mean? Like when he was like, oh, I want to start Yeezys, he wasn't like, I just know what to do. He's like, all right, cool. Who do I find out? And like interned at, was it Louis Vuitton or something? Like he interned for a good few months
Yeah, mad.
to learn everything.
Well, that's what you're supposed to do. Like
100%.
you're supposed to start from the ground up anyway, right?
Yeah.
Especially if you're jumping into something new. I think, yeah, like he's the type of person I would assume that would want to know everything.
Yeah.
Every single information.
Yeah.
Possible
Attention to detail is
to,
through the roof.
to make it the best possible. You know, he'd rather him do it than someone else.
Yeah. There's more power in that too, because you can
Yeah.
also know if you know what's meant to be happening and
Exactly.
someone's like, yeah, I'm doing the
Exactly.
job. You're like, you're not, bro. You're not.
Yeah.
100%.
But because like Yeezy's got quoted $1 billion.
yeah, good value.
That's
That's a lot, man.
But is it still is Yeezy
close
still as cool though? Like
think
they were
so.
they were mad before, but are
It's
they
just
still
that you
cool
can't
now?
get them right now. That's the thing. Is like, good luck getting anything.
Yeah, they always sell out. I know that.
Yeah, constantly.
Fucking always, man. Always.
You trying to get Yeezys?
No.
No. But if I
there's a-
wanted to, I still wouldn't be able to.
Exactly. I just don't have that. Yeah.
How much are they?
3 or 4.
$500.
Yeah.
But that's US, isn't it?
$500-600.
I think 300.
The ones
US.
I want are like $500, I think. So I'm like, yeah.
585
you go.
US. So in Australian terms,
That's like 1,000 something.
about almost a K.
Yeah, a little bit
I would never wear those shoes.
No,
I mean, I would
wouldn't
never wear
either.
those either. But what the fuck is that?
No, that's.
They aren't
that was
Yeezys.
for like an AU.
Yeah, no, no.
500.
They just.
585.
Would you wear these type of shoes? It'd match your haircut.
I definitely wouldn't wear those shoes.
They actually, no. Wouldn't.
Like, are you trying to?
I feel like I'm
Are you meant to
trying
turn
to
your
jump.
camera on?
That's the thing. You'll be able to jump.
Spring jump or
You would
something.
be able to jump like Jordan for that for sure.
No, not even.
Turn on that so people can.
Even that, I wouldn't be able to do it.
I'd need pogo sticks.
That is. No.
I don't
Those
know. I don't know.
actually-
I don't
Jenny,
know.
you'd be able to
gosh.
jump like you'd be able to jump
I
like
don't know.
Jordan for sure with those on.
I think he designed these based on the old moon shoes. Did you guys do that in this country? Where you like strap your feet into moon shoes and then you could bounce?
Only when I had a fractured ankle. Moon boot.
Likewise.
Remember,
Likewise.
yeah.
Gosh, we had literally like moon shoes.
Those were mad. Good times. Great shoes.
Yes. Yeah, I wouldn't wear them personally. I mean, I think I come from, especially
down under?
like, yeah, they come from them. Especially being like Italian, where like fashion is pretty much the
Everything.
epitome,
It's like
right?
clean,
And it's
right?
more sleek and that's my stuff.
So is
That's
that
my
your
vibe.
whole style? Like when you say you've got photo shoots set up with models and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
is it like, because I don't look any of you guys up before you come on, so I'm like actually have questions.
Yep.
So what is your kind
Jeez.
of,
What are you trying to say about us?
I
no, but
never.
like,
You don't. I'm like, Jamie, prepare for this next podcast. Cool. Have you
So
prepared? Yeah.
What's good, man?
no, but like what is your style and your art that people can kind of expect to see if they're new to you?
I'd say like sleek, suave. I was always like, I'm always overdressed for places,
okay.
like all the time. Especially if we're going to dinner or something, I always have nice blazers on and dress up real fancy. I mean, that's just like the way I was brought up. And if you go from like old school Italians, even the poor people just wear suits everywhere, you know.
Love
It's
it.
like it's important to show, like, it's like you show to other people you respect them by putting a lot of effort into yourself as well. You
Okay.
know?
So it's more outward than inward.
Well, you respect yourself because you wanna feel good and you wanna show. How do I put this? Yeah, you want to hold yourself in a high regard, right?
Yeah.
With everybody. as well as yourself. But like our culture is like the respect you get, we give it to you
Gotcha.
as well. So if you respect me, I respect you, and it's vice versa. Yeah,
Yeah, Matt. Do you pack a lot of stuff when you go traveling?
fucking so much.
I swear that's an Italian thing, dude. Like I know these two guys.
Bro.
The two of them, they take to whenever they go to Italy, they take 9 20-kilogram suitcases with them each time.
What do you mean 920 kilos?
I mean 9. One is just for toiletries. I'm not joking.
my
20
God.
kilos of
How long do they
toiletries.
go to Italy for?
About 2 months.
Mm.
But not like 180 kilograms of luggage each time,
Jesus.
and one of them will start packing about a month and a half before.
Oh, I know who
Yeah,
you're
we
talking
do.
about.
We pack like a month and a bit before.
Really?
But
Wow.
Jeez.
as far as like bringing
Don't do a
stuff
day and a half.
over
Does that
there,
follow over to Italy with
When I'm
you?
leaving.
we start packing everything, make sure everything's there. Otherwise, we just forget shit. But
So buy it over in Italy.
well, that's what we do.
That was what I was thinking.
Right,
I would go with empty.
That's why we don't bring so much stuff over.
How much do you
So-
take over?
This year I took. I had a 7-kilo carry bag thing, and it was like 2 kilos in there. It was just like overnight shit, toiletry and stuff, just to keep myself fresh for the flights.
Yeah, keep the hell good.
Clean.
Gotta
you
keep
know,
on
smelling
brand.
good, all that. And then I think I had a 30-kilo luggage limit, and I brought 18 kilos with me
Yeah.
over there. But that's because my plan was to buy stuff from there.
Oh, so you're packing heaps light for an Italian.
Yeah, my plan was
yeah.
to buy and bring back.
Yeah.
yeah.
that
So
makes
I
more
bring
sense
back
to
30
me.
kilos.
So you've got, yeah, he's got an import business going on
Yeah.
the side.
But I think like, especially fashion-wise too, like the clothing you get there, you can't get that stuff here.
Facts.
So, and it's so like future forward. Like whatever we have here next winter is what they've already worn
Yeah.
Yeah.
last year. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's pretty
So,
intense.
like the amount of times I've brought back blazers, shirts, shoes, like belts, whatever, and then out of nowhere, like the next season, people will be like, "Oh, do you like this? It's new." No, it's not.
You old
Like, I
motherfucker.
wore that last year. I'm better than you. Well, that's like your one dress shirt. He has one dress shirt that he got
Oh,
in
yeah, from
Italy,
Venice.
and it's the only thing that fits him so well. And I'm like, can we please just
Best.
go and buy you more?
Yeah, they're not cheap when
best
you have to
fits,
fly
man.
over to Venice to get a shirt.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Get custom tailored shirts.
How often do you see me in a button shirt?
Look, all I'm saying is it's nice to feel nice.
Yeah, I feel like
It
if
is
you
nice to feel
had
nice.
more nice clothes,
Sounds
you'd
like a
wear
song
more
lyric.
nice clothes.
That's a lie.
Yeah. What?
That's a lie. If
what'd
you
you-
have more nice clothes, you'll wear more nice. You wear them more.
Yeah,
often.
it's actually not true.
I guess you look at my wardrobe.
No, look what you're wearing.
And I have such nice
Well, like I
clothes.
can just say from my experience, like I've still
It's
got
so true.
I've still got all my suits and everything from when I was bartending, and I had to wear like
It's comfort though too. Like your stuff, it looks
So
comfortable,
much more
but not as
comfortable
comfy as trackies, man. Like we're rocking trackies right now. This is
he's,
Aussie.
he's rocking jeans.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So is that like a typical
Versace
outfit that you would
shoes.
wear in?
I feel so like I've like
Yeah,
I've got like
I mean he
Nice.
wears tracksuits sometimes. You wear tracksuits sometimes
Sometimes.
when you come.
But
in.
would you
It's a
wear it
studio.
in Italy?
Probably not.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I've only got like 2 trackies now.
Ah.
I used to wear trackies heaps,
they're so good.
but like I've got like 2 pairs now. That's it.
That's it. Yeah.
Do you wear trackies at home?
Not really. Every now and then.
You on brand at home still?
Always.
You never
Yes.
know who's gonna turn up.
Who's watching the neighbors? Make sure.
Melkior, what are you doing in there? Huh?
Is that Melkior?
Nah, has no.
Nah,
The hair's not on point.
I like being comfy as well. Like so, those trackies, yeah, I wear the fuck out of them.
Yeah,
Um,
they're the best. What do you record in? Do you record on like looking on fleek, or are you like more?
What do I record in?
Sometimes. You wear
Most
trackies here a lot.
times I wear jeans and
Yeah.
like a nice,
Simple
just
shit.
a t-shirt or a nice like I don't know, jumper or hoodie and shit.
Yeah, you gotta be comfortable.
But yeah, comfy. Sometimes I wear trackies. Just depends on the day,
100%.
really.
And
I always normally
the
wear
time of
the
our session.
same fucking Adidas shoes that I bought in Italy and that are thrashed. I really need to get rid of them.
What is your? What do you have as like a? Do you have a system of how you write with Chunky, or like run us through that?
Yeah, lately I've been more organized, I think.
100%.
We've just
Way more
pumped so
organised.
much shit.
Yeah.
Like every session we do like 4 or 5 tracks,
Yeah, wow.
which is mad. But generally when we're starting from fresh, I'll come in with an idea or a sound that I really think's cool, really suit, and then me and Jamie will me and
But
Jamie
you do
will
it so
discuss.
politely though. You're just like, is it good?
No, like we discuss it.
Yeah, and then we will discuss and then see what's best for us, and we'll just start fucking around, make a beat, and then from there, if I vibe it, take it home and write to it, and then come back.
Yeah, nice.
Normally, like I want to, because I work full time and it's shift work, right? So I don't really, and my roster's all fucked up at the moment. So I don't really know the next time I'm going to come back in. So I try to, if we're starting from scratch, I want to get 4 or 5 beats
Yeah, and then
that I
work
can
on
write
at home.
to, work from.
Facts.
Yeah, get them all done, demos, then come in and finish them. So that's what I've been doing lately.
Yeah, I think it's been working way better because we used to have sessions and it'd be like, start one song in the session, whatever, it's cool, finish the session, and then it'd be like 2-3 weeks maybe before you come back, before we have another session, and it's like, oh, I haven't really gotten that far on this one song.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, so we do that session, still not very far, another session, it was like 3-4 sessions, and then like that'd be just for that one song.
Yeah.
And so I think now at least like when you have like 4 or 5 different tracks that you can write to, it's like even if you get stuck on one, you just start another one, try this other idea, and then it gives you like, at least it gives you a chance to like get out of that mindset, get into another mindset, and just switch on and switch off between different ideas. And obviously that doesn't work for everybody. I know I have artists that will try and write in the one session, and it's like we'll spend that one session on that one song. By the time that one session's done, the song's done. In terms of the writing and majority of the production.
Yeah, which is cool.
It's cool, but it's not for everyone, And I think this works well for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I like to take my time with shit too. Like, how many times I send you like clips and like, does this sit? Do you feel this? What do you reckon? And then he'll be like, oh, I don't know, maybe, and then I'll just change it up.
Yeah.
I like to have that back and forth, and I think that's like really important. That's what a producer does, right? So Jamie's like for me, top-notch producer, man. Like one of the best we got, even worldwide. Yes, claps, gunshots. Have you got gunshots?
No, we just got.
That's not gunshots. But yeah, like yes.
That's
As far as connecting with artists and stuff, what producers are supposed to do, that's what he does, which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
Takes
I
you to
love
the,
watching
takes
how
to the next
nervous
level, man.
you
It's
get
good.
when
I
you
hate
do
it.
that.
It is
Fucking
the
hate it.
best.
Just compliment him. Just watch it.
I
Watch
should
it.
just
It's
zoom
like
your
a
in.
turtle into his shell.
Where's your brush? I bought you a brush. Where is it?
You're the one that bought it for
Yeah.
him.
Under-
Oh
underneath
my
the
gosh, you
purple thing.
would. That is
It's
so cool.
it's incredible.
Prague.
Oh, from Prague. I've been to Prague. Prague's sick.
Fucking so good.
Yeah. Have you been in the nightclub that's like 5 levels?
Yes.
Dude, we didn't
Terrible.
realize. I forgot that Europeans start partying at midnight. So like, I go there at probably 7:30, 8 o'clock.
It's closed.
So it should have. It pretty much should have been.
It's still a cafe.
Dude, so we were there.
Still day trading.
So we get there to that one, and like, the bottom level's sick. Like it's got the ice bar. So you go in, and it's like you have to. They put you in the jackets,
Yep.
and you have like your shot out of ice and everything.
Fucking mad, man.
Then you go to the next level up, and it's like a dance floor. And then like there's all these. Then there's strippers on poles.
There's
and-
no limit in Europe. It's
No,
like, do
but
whatever the
we
fuck
start
you want.
leaving. I'm like, this place is cool, but there's not really many people here.
Yeah.
And as we're leaving at 11, there's just swarms of people coming in, but I'm already tired because
Yeah.
I've been drinking for the last
Exactly.
3 hours. And I'm like, I really should stay.
Rookie
No.
error.
Yeah.
Rookie error.
Went home alone that night.
Rookie.
It was before you, Stacey.
Obviously. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, man. The lifestyle is so different. Yeah. Well, Sicily's been like, in history, has been overrun by a lot of cultures. So that's why we've got more darker skin, darker features. So for like 500 years, it was occupied by the Muslims, Ottoman Empire, and it was Phoenicians, the Romans, the Greeks, So it's been, you go there and there's like a lot of culture from everywhere put together, but mainly Italian.
Yeah.
But I think near my hometown is like one of the biggest still standing Greek temple, Greek cities. full of temples that you can go see. So it's just like there's so much culture there,
Yeah.
which is ridiculous. Where in the north it's a bit different. Like it wasn't really overrun because Sicily, if you look at it as a defense and attack point, that's right in the middle of the Mediterranean. So all the trade goes through there. That's what people wanted to occupy, especially all the old empires. Like you got Sicily, that's the power,
Yeah.
you know. And then the Normans came and fucking demolished everyone and turned it back into Italians. Yeah.
Jeez.
Italy's sick though.
Excuse me.
I wasn't a fan of Rome.
Thank you.
Don't hate me for that. I found like I
mean-
was like, I feel like he's still holding on to the Roman Empire, whereas like the other parts of Italy were really sick. I loved Florence.
Florence is amazing.
Florentine football. Have you seen those videos?
Yes, culture storico.
Holy shit!
Wow.
Florentine football.
You have to. Can you put?
I'm
Can you
with
put
you.
some
Oh
up,
my
please?
god!
Turn your camera on, Blake.
All right.
This
All
shit
right.
is gladiators in modern day.
Florentine. So Florentine.
How does this work?
Florentine football is like next level. No rules.
So it started
No
in the 1400s,
Yeah.
and it's a sand pitch. I think it's 40 meters wide.
Here's what's
and
coming
80
up
meters
on-
long. And I think they play like 2 games a year because that's all they can play because it's nuts.
and but it's like
And it's
'cause
just
it's only 4
gladiators.
teams, isn't it? And then
Yeah,
they have
4
like
teams.
semi-finals and then main.
So 4 teams, and you're divided. The teams are divided in what section you were born in Florence. So if you were born in this part, you're part of the white team. You don't change. You're the fucking white team.
yeah,
You're the blue team. You're the red team. You're the.
and it's
You know.
insane. Like there is
And
no
that's it.
rules.
There's no rules.
Like there's literally like just punch ups,
play.
and just like so there'll be dudes.
The
in
first
the back
challenge
corners
you
just
have as the spectator
fighting.
is where
This is-
to look.
I don't know who this
because
guy is.
there's so
Get
much
your
going on
face.
at
But
the
see how
same
they're just
time.
they're
The
just fighting
action
in the middle of
can
this thing.
switch in an instant
It's
from
like-
some brawl
Yeah.
in one
Yeah.
corner of the
Oh my
square.
It's like
God.
MMA.
The ball's
open
not
run
even
field
mirror.
and
runners
soccer
trying to
put
zigzag
together.
to get to where he can
And they just
score.
punch the shit out of each
And like so, there's quite literally
other.
just
Some mad news
And-
doco on Netflix.
It
all they're
goes
doing is
back,
trying to
the
get an
Italians
ox.
say,
Like
to
they don't get
the
money, they don't get
No, it's a
anything.
cow.
A
Flora-
cow.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it used to be like in the 1400s when
Nice.
people
That's what I said.
when people were poor.
Yeah.
In the 1400s, right? So they'd play this match, and the cow was the prize for food. So people
Yeah,
would
right.
eat from that.
Yeah.
But now they just do it. There's a cow that's paraded around the thing, and then the cow goes back to the fucking farm. no one actually wins anything. they just do it because they're culture and they're really
they're
passionate.
so
and they
passionate
love
about it.
They're like, I want to bring this tradition. Or we don't want to forget our history.
Yeah.
we want to bring this forward.
Our
It's
tour
crazy.
guide at Kentucky got in, like, so he was an Aussie ex-football player, and he got invited to do it. And
To play a game?
And so his mate had done it the year before, and he goes to his mate, he's like, "Oh, should I do it?" And he's like, "Fuck no." He goes, "I spent a whole 45 minutes just running away from people."
Yeah.
Because they're watching so he watched the game he was meant to be in,
Yeah.
and he's like, he went and watched it instead. And he's just like, I'm so fucking glad. Because what happened was there was one guy, 10 minutes in, guy just kicks him, snaps his leg.
Yeah.
And
Fucked.
the guy is just standing there. And they're like, dude, you got to go off. He's like, no. Because, they're so proud. They're like, no,
Yeah.
I'm planning.
They just fight their gladiators, man.
And so
They're
what this guy,
fucking nuts.
so what this guy did was he stayed at their home line basically, and just stayed there most of the game. And this one dude made a break for it right in like the last few seconds of the match. And if he scored, they would have won. This dude hobbles over with a broken leg, hits the dude, drops him, just cracks him one. Everyone's like, yeah! So he saves the game with a broken leg. You know, like,
like-
it is
That's another
fucked
The
up.
level.
story is when like they've had. I watched a doco and then the guy's like, I still remember this one game where this guy just fucking was holding his left eye in his hand.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, and it was just like just holding it, and everyone's just looking at him. He's got his eyes just come out of his socket.
There's
That's it.
quite literally no rules other than
No
just
rule.
don't kill them.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only rule.
People will play with broken ribs. They'll break their ribs and they'll keep playing. They'll be like, fucking.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
And like the ball will be one end of the field and just there's
Yeah.
other dudes just MMA and like just
They
dropping each other.
So
It's
the
just a
aim
ball.
is like the aim is to score as many points as you can. But so one team will have the ball to start, and then there's like a middle line, 2-line wall defense. And those guys have to just fuck the shit out of each other until there's a gap for the other people to run with the ball and score. And that's it. And they'll just be like, they'll just stand there for like 20 minutes just throwing hands, man.
Yeah,
It's mad.
it's so
nuts.
fucked up. You know, like there's
Oh, it's
no
so
way.
nuts.
It's like, oh, so I'm not going to pay for this? No, but it's the honor. Fuck honor.
Yeah.
Get rid of that shit.
that's
Yeah,
insane.
Florence was sick.
It's good, man. I
Really
love
cool
Florence.
place. Venice wasn't a fan.
I mean, for me personally as well, going to Rome, right? It's good to see the history and the buildings and all that, the beautiful architecture
Yeah.
and stuff. But as a city, it's very, very busy.
Yeah.
It's just too much. I wouldn't live there.
No.
If you're not born there, you don't go to. It's not a place that you go to visit
It
and
felt
be like,
a
I could live
museum.
here. No.
It felt more like a museum
Yeah.
city,
Yeah,
you know?
that's like, you know, that was once the biggest power
Huge.
in the fucking world. You know.
Yeah. And like it's cool seeing the stuff, but
Yeah.
it's like, it's funny because like even with me internally, I'm kind of like, well, cool, but. And that brings a lot of economy to you, like
Yeah.
you know, the
That's
country.
the main economy.
And that's the thing.
tourism.
I'm like, but playing devil's avocado on this one, are you missing out on potential growth by staying in the past? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's a hard. I'm not saying there's a right answer, but
I think-
yeah,
especially for like a country like Italy, it has to. It won't be its glory, its glorious self, the way it was like 50, 60 years ago, right before World War II.
yeah, true.
You know, it's going to take 50 to 100 years of progress to get it back to anything, because there's so much corruption
Yeah,
in every section,
mafia.
a lot, and it's gone. The mafia started for a good reason and turned into something bad for everyone.
Yeah,
It's like anything. So they have a lot of power with everywhere, especially governmental stuff too. So
I heard that they
Even-
make more money a year than Starbucks does globally.
probably
That was what I heard. That's
Probably.
a
they
lot
don't,
of money.
They don't just do like illegal shit anymore.
All legal.
It's,
Yeah,
it's all
heaps
legal
of shit.
businesses, man, and it's all shit that people need, like water,
Yeah.
electricity, rubbish removal, shit that people actually need.
Yeah, you can't get rid
You're
of
like,
that.
fuck, how do I?
How do you relegate that?
So yeah, as well as everything else. But look, it's crazy because the only thing that's actually keeping them alive is the tourism.
What's insane though is when you
So-
go around like Europe and you just see walls with bullets in them from the World War. You know, like because they're just like
Germany, Berlin.
Berlin,
Berlin Wall,
yeah. Like even
nuts,
like in
man.
Italy, there was some buildings where they're still the same. Like all around Europe, it's like, oh yeah, that was shot up. You know, we just left it there.
Yeah.
It's like, cool.
It's crazy.
You know, like
don't
just
repair shit.
It's so well, yeah.
They don't repair
It's
anything.
fuck,
Like,
the putty's gonna cost you
whatever.
much.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's a fascinating. Like Italy was really cool. I didn't get a chance to go to Sicily.
Yeah,
I'd love to again, but
you have to, man.
yeah, Venice. I wasn't a fan though. I was like,
I've never been to Venice.
it's
I have to go.
beautiful, but it's like it's sinking, dude. You better hurry.
I better fucking hurry up.
It's sinking.
I've been to Italy 16 times, never been to Venice.
Gee.
I was born there, so half my family's there, so I go back all the time just to visit it. My
gotta go
my
Venice.
grandparents and all that, you know. So majority of the time growing up till about like 5 years ago, I was just going to Sicily. I'll just spend 3 months with them, 2 months with them. And as I got older, I was like, fuck, I'm in Europe. Everything's like an hour away. I'll just
Yeah.
catch a flight and go somewhere else to see something different, experience different
That's
culture.
what's nuts.
You
It's like, hey, what do you want to do for the weekend? Do you want to go to Spain?
You can.
Yeah, all right, cool.
know? And the flights are cheap as hell.
Yeah.
It's like fucking €40.
Or even
I'm
a
in
train.
Spain.
Or even like sometimes the flights are cheaper than the trains. Like
Yeah.
the train's like
And the-
€100.
Yeah. I think the difference with the trains is I've caught trains and stuff. I think trains are mad because it's like 2 hours. I took a train from Berlin to Amsterdam. It was like 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
And it's like middle of the city to middle of the city. You don't have to worry about catching a flight, checking in, customs.
Yeah.
And then going from your hotel to the airport, airport to the
You
hotel.
need your passport for that though, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. That is so cool though. Like, could you imagine saying, hey, bro, you want to hit up like another country for the weekend?
That's
Sure.
what they do. That's
Just go on
like-
Friday,
that's
back
what
on
they do.
Monday.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
sweet.
it.
I do that all the time.
We're like, oh, hey, let's go to Melbourne. Nat.
Yeah. Fuck that.
500 bucks?
Bro, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It can cost so much just to go to Melbourne or to Adelaide.
Yeah.
Huh?
Do you want to go to Europe?
Man,
I'd rather go to
I
Europe.
would love to go back.
So
to
what
Europe.
made you come here?
I was 2 when we came here.
Oh,
My
okay.
parents moved here.
Oh, so your
migrated
parents are here.
Yeah. yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, so I grew up here. I love like Australia. I think we have like one of the most, the best countries in the world, right? We're lucky with everything we have.
Yeah.
Our systems are amazing. People don't really realize like how lucky we actually have it, because we're so far from everything else.
Yeah.
And we're so isolated, and they're like, "Oh yeah, she'll be right. Here you go, mate." But they don't. Sometimes they don't understand the gravity, because a lot of people haven't actually been overseas or seen
Oh, 100%.
like the poor.
They don't realize how safe it is here.
Yeah.
Like, you can walk down the street at night and there is a very, very, very high chance you'll be fine.
Yeah.
You know? Like, whereas you go to places in America, places in Europe, you know, like, you walk down the wrong street.
It's fucking
Yeah,
nuts,
we're
man.
so lucky. And it's a beautiful
nuts.
country. Have you ever just gone like countryside here?
Yeah.
Just drive a couple of hours north or south?
Yeah, I got one of my uncles has a farm a bit past Mudgee, 4 or 5 hours.
Oh, yeah. First place I had asparagus there.
Ooh.
It's a weird memory. You know how you have those weird memories? First time I had asparagus, I vividly remember it. They had a festival and my mum gave me asparagus. It was on a nice
At a
little
festival?
thing. Yeah, I was at a festival. Like, they had asparagus later.
So random.
What type of festival is this? The asparagus festival. Try my asparagus, everybody.
Look at my beautiful basil. It'll make your pea yellow.
It's a good. That's the best, man.
Mudgy. But so have you got another song coming out soon?
Yeah, planning release is mid to end of August.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure it'll be 2. Drop 2 tracks.
Yeah, mad.
Have we finished them? Yeah, we finished.
Yeah, everything's finished, mate. But
Every time somebody comes on that I work with and they say they got a new release coming out, I'm like,
shit, we finished?
do I have to do it?
we could be speaking of a moving around of things.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see later.
I guess
What
this
the plan
is,
is. So the plan for now is to release those 2 tracks, but something's come up in the last couple of days where it might be good to finish Blessed and then get that done.
You heard it here first,
Smash
guys.
that out.
Bless.
But we'll see.
I guess I'm going to hear about that after this.
Yay.
So anyone who's listening still, shout up.
What's up?
What would be your biggest bit of advice for them?
Ooh, that's good.
Ooh, okay. I think don't get in your own head and take that patience really with yourself.
Any advice on how to achieve that?
I've done it plenty of times. I think Jamie can attest to it too. I'd be like, fuck, man, I'm not doing anything. Blah, blah, blah. And I just think it's take a breather. Just once you start feeling like nothing's coming your way or whatever, just you need to take a step back, really hone yourself into your breath and just chill out for a second and say, okay, what have I achieved till now? Why do I feel this way? Why do I feel like I'm not doing anything? Why do I feel like I'm stuck in like a loop or a mousetrap pedal? Why? What's doing that to me? And how can I change that? How can I achieve getting out of that loop, right? And I think it's just like really stepping back and taking that breath that you once you realize what you're actually doing, you'll be like, okay, this is what I've started. Everything's going to plan, you know. And I think it's also important to have a plan of what you're doing each day.
Yeah.
Even if it's 2 things that you can tick off so that you don't feel like you're not doing anything. It could be something small, like today I want to upload like an Instagram post at this time, make sure it's done.
Yeah.
Sometimes people
Micro
just
goals.
forget that. Yeah, just micro goals, man. Because like when we live in a fast-paced society, in a fast-paced life at the moment, especially for me, like working shift work and then coming to the studio trying to do 2 things at once, 2 full-time jobs. Sometimes it gets past me and I'm like, fuck, I'm not doing anything. I feel stuck.
Yeah.
But then I look and I go through my Dropbox and I go through all the stuff that we've done last week. And I'm like, shit, we did 5 tracks in a day.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to take time. It's all timing. And stuff doesn't always go to plan. You have to remember that too. So don't beat yourself up on that. just go back to the drawing board, recollect your thoughts, reconnect with yourself, and say, it's okay. What's next?
Yeah.
What's the next plan?
Yeah,
I
that's
think
super
that's the best, man.
Fire.
mad.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Alrighty, guys.
Thanks for coming on, man.
Masha, thank you. Thank you for
appreciate
finally
it.
coming on.
Yeah. Great.
Double taps.
I'll be back.
Yeah.
Where can people find you on the socials?
Hit up the socials. I'm Melkior. I am Melkior. I use my Instagram the most, but I'm on Twitter, Facebook, anywhere really.
They all the same?
All the same.
Mad.
Oh,
Lucky
good.
you.
Equal. That's good. That's what you want.
I hate you. Got like 3 different ones.
Yeah, you do. You gotta fix that up. And so I don't know if this is gonna be technically the last one for a few weeks.
Yeah, we're
Maybe.
taking a little bit of a cheeky break.
We're having a little bit of
Close of
in between seasons. So we will be back in a few weeks, guys. But yeah, make sure to subscribe so you know when we do come back. It'll be a few weeks. We haven't decided yet, just because life changes so fucking quick these days with COVID.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's mainly because Stacey's getting her boobs done, so we have no camera woman.
Yeah.
I can be a camerawoman.
Do you want to do it?
I'll try to talk like you.
I don't know if you
Just
can
pretend.
get the voice, man.
So yeah, guys, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and we will see you guys in a few weeks.
Peace out.
Boys.
Peace.